Introvert.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm just a meerkat O'Connor.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Good to see you all. KCB here. I know this is episode 9.
Episode 9 of the Charmy and Meerkat show.
But it's not an original one. This is a Star Trek edition.
Yes, Star Trek edition. Because recently I came into the possession of about 59 issues. Well,
59 issues of Star Trek.
The Star Trek ships collection.
Yep.
And I want to say thank you to Darren.
Yeah. And I'm trying to turn the spot. Hey, live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.
I could do that, but not on. I can't do it on this hand.
I can't do it. Can't do it at all.
You can't do it all. That's it. Oh no.
I can't. I just can't do it.
What about the other one? Nah, you can't do it.
I could do it with that though.
Yeah, you could do it that way, but not on that one.
I can't do the middle.
Yeah. Well, I could do it with this one, but not.
It just will not separate.
Yeah, and when I try to do that, I can't get it right.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. But yeah, we gotta like review all of these ones. Then we got like a little book of Star Trek. The old
Star Trek Dreams of the Raven.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna be reading a few chapters.
Yeah, we're reading a few chapters.
And something that is not Star Trek related.
Cards Against Humanity.
Extremely funny. Cards Against Humanity to finish.
Extremely funny. So yeah, we got a lot going on. So yeah, without further ado, let's do this.
Alright, so we're going to start. I'm just going to move the camera, so I'm going to lift the camera up. So we're getting closer.
Yeah, so we're getting closer. So the first one, we've got to be careful. Got to be careful here because it's not that quite accurate. It's one of the Star Trek Enterprises. It is called the USS.
It's the USS Voyager.
USS Voyager.
From Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Now, if you want to, I'll hold the camera. Now, I'll hold the camera and you do the rest.
Okay.
Okay. I'm really good at cameras.
Alright, so this is the USS Enterprise NCC 1701. This is the original Enterprise.
Oh,
from the 1966.
1966, that's a while.
1966 Star Trek television series.
Oh yeah. Now, there's another one.
And first we have this. Well, next, sorry. We have the Borg sphere. I believe the Borg sphere was first shown in First Contact. Star Trek The First Contact.
Oh yeah. Looks so cool. Now that's that one done.
So now moving on, we have the USS Defiant.
Oh yeah. The USS Defiant.
From Deep Space Nine.
Now it's something that everyone loves. Everyone loves Star Trek. Now the other one, you have to figure it out yourself. Do you need a light? Do you need light?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this is the Enterprise B. First person watching, welcome. This is the Enterprise B from the opening of Star Trek Generations.
Star Trek Generations, huh? That's cool. Sorry, the camera's a little bit moving, but I had to control the camera. What's the next one?
Okay, so this one is the USS Reliant.
Really cool, huh? That's really cool. But yeah, isn't all of them cool? They're all Star Wars, no, not Star Wars, they're Star Trek related ones. But they made like a couple of appearances, right, on the different animated shows. And was it animated shows or
Live action.
live actions?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
This is the USS Excelsior.
Excelsior.
NCC 2000.
Now I know I haven't been playing on the Star Trek Online for a while. Have you?
Not for a bit, but I have played it quite recently.
Mine's still USS Manchester United. Yeah.
This is the Enterprise NX-01.
Oh yeah. This is really cool.
From Star Trek Enterprise.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, mate. I was about to...
No, it won't sit. It won't sit.
The next one is...
Oh, I don't think this is working. Keep up light on.
I'll put the light on. Nope.
That's it. That's better.
That's better, so whenever we can see.
Now, all right, hold it. Sorry about this, guys.
Wow.
So this is the insectoid ship from Star Trek Enterprise.
It's all nice and cool.
This is the Star Trek. Well, this is the Enterprise C from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
All look cool.
Featured in the episode yesterday, something or other. Yesterday's War, I believe it was called, or something like that. This is the USS Stargazer, one of the first ships that Jean-Luc Picard served on before becoming captain of the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D, which brings us to this one.
Oh yeah.
USS Enterprise NCC 1701D, commanded by Captain Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Now this one, you might have to remember.
This is one of the many variations of a Klingon bird of prey.
This is one of the bird of prey. Wait, and you got this one.
This is a Romulan drone from Star Trek Enterprise.
Now, the big box in here, you've got Deep Space Nine.
So I'm just going to be really careful.
Be very careful because this is a really delicate one. This is it.
Of course, here we have Deep Space Nine from Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
It looks so cool. It looks so cool. Yeah, there you go. And finally, you got the big one, the Klingon, the bird of prey.
Klingon D4 bird of prey from Star Trek Into Darkness.
Have a look at this, guys. Hold on. I've got to get my hand out of the way.
Again, I'm going to be really careful.
And this is it. Star Trek Enterprise Into Darkness.
From Star Trek Into Darkness.
Because There's like a lot of comparisons between Star Wars and Star Trek.
Not really.
But still. Ugh. Now I've got to put this. Now I've got to put the camera back where it belongs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Careful.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't. I'm sorry we couldn't show you on this one like that, but we had to show it to you firsthand. If we had other little Star Trek that we want to show you, we would have just show you it here and take a box off. I think on the right, Uss. If we were stand here, we would have just show the box right here instead of me holding the camera.
I wanted to get in nice and close so you guys can see the ships.
Like this one.
Close.
Right up close. But yeah.
So if you just bear with me for a minute, because I'm going to put these back.
Careful, Uss. That one. And then you need the. What about the Deep Space Nine? And the Klingon D4 Bird of Prey. Oh. Alright, so we all know that, that every Star Trek fan who are watching this know that Star Trek is good. It's best. I've watched The Big Bang Theory. It did say on the mentioned Star Trek and Spock.
And now for a reading of the novel.
Yeah.
This is a Star Trek novel based on the original series by Gene Roddenberry. This is a novel by Cameron Carter entitled Dreams of the Raven.
Oh yeah. It is quite old.
It is an old book, yes.
If you're gonna know, this is quite an old book. How many years has it been? How many years old is this?
Oh, I don't know. I found it in a.
I think it was said on the back.
I found it in a bookshop, so.
I think it did say on the back. I think it's over 19.
I don't know.
Marky Mark 18. Welcome from England. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thanks, man. Alright. It's over. I think it's over 50. Over 50 years old?
I have no idea when this was.
I think it's over 50 years old.
1987.
1987. Ooh.
Yeah, this was first published in 1987.
Wow. So it's around 34 years.
Yeah.
Now we don't. Oh, so we're going to do. Where you at? Here's the pot. Where you at?
What do you mean by that?
Where you at? You mean where we are?
You mean where we are?
I think I know where you are. I'm not sure, but thanks.
Well, we are in England, the same as you.
Anyway, are you going to do the?
We're in the Midlands, by the way.
Midlands, yeah.
All right, prologue.
No.
Kieran Gentahan nephew by marriage to the exalted House of Khosar, and captain of the IKF Helshan, was bored and angry. He had been in a perpetual state of boredom and anger for an entire year. Ever since the Klingon Military Council had honored him with a posting to the Blaze Star System, a worthless holding of the Empire, set to the position of supreme strategic unimportance. In a far distant corner of the undisputed space, Kieran, a warrior of acknowledged skill and long years of service to the Empire, should have received such an assignment, was directly attributable to his alliance to the exalted House of Khosar, now exalted in name only. This last year had given Kieran sufficient leisure in which to regret, with increasing bitterness, his marriage into a family which had fallen into imperial disfavor of his wife. He thought nothing at all, confident that she returned his lack of interest. Being a Klingon, Kieran did not feel compelled to keep his growing resentments to himself.
Nice. From West Brom. Yeah.
Nice.
At the bottom, I should say Bella Ben. Bella Ben. Yeah.
On the contrary, the privilege of bullying the crew of the Falchion was one of the few meagre compensations still left to him. His subordinates, no less bored or angry, but perhaps even more resentful since they had less scope for bad temper, had spent the first few months on the long voyage to Bellini, engaging in frequent bouts of petty bickering, which inevitably accumulated in physical violence.
Yeah, they said, how's the wine? Don't drink wine.
You mean those bottles on the rack?
All the bottles!
That's not wine, my friend.
That's not wine, they're whiskey.
Please reach us out the bottle. Oh, thank you very much.
That humbug. Out of the wine. Humbug. The whiskies.
This is actually whiskey.
Either you got a load of whiskies.
Yes, this is my whiskey. And this is a very nice Glen Moray Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey, Elgin Classic, port cask finish.
Yeah. Give him one of the wines in the whiskey collection. Oh, hi Sonic, how's it going? Oh, Star Trek.
Indeed, I am reading from the novel The Dreams of the Raven by Cameron Carter.
Yeah. Live long and prosper.
The resulting fatalities reduced the somewhat crowded conditions of the crew quarters, thus easing the most unbearable of tensions. By the end of the first year of their tour of duty, their remaining crew members had settled into sullen acceptance of the tenement of routine patrol over the quadrant of space.
Yeah, nice one. I'm just gonna drink.
Oh.
And is that for the weekend?
Yes, it is.
And I said, and Sonic said, Star Trek: The Next Generation is my favorite.
Awesome.
But if you haven't played on Star Trek Online, you should try it. But it's on the PlayStation 4.
Well, it was originally a PC game.
It was originally a PC game,
Yeah,
but it's been on
console.
PlayStation 4.
Computer. Yeah, it's originally an online computer.
Yeah, but now it's online multiplayer. But yeah, and what was your USS?
I have quite a few ships, actually.
Yeah.
I have multiple ships.
I have one ship, and that is USS Manchester United one. But
I have many ships,
yeah.
including a I have a TS6 ship.
TS6.
It's a very big ship.
I haven't been playing on Star Trek Online for a while.
Neither have I.
I didn't play Star Trek Online on PS4 or 5 now, guys. Wait, so you play online on 5?
You can do.
Ah. But it's on digital though.
Well, yeah, it is a digital, yeah.
But it's on digital version, so it's good thing you...
There was only ever a digital version, there was never a disc version.
Hey! And United... Woohoo! Woohoo! Aye.
I lost my place now.
Sorry. Saying on another bit. Saying about the...
Routine patrol over a quadrant of space that contained one white dwarf, 2 yellow stars without planets, 4,020 asteroids of sufficient size to merit a star chart notation, and a periodic comet which would reappear in the area in 845 years. On the 451st day of the patrol, Captain Kieran was expecting a great length of the cowardness of aspirating of imperial ministry in advising the Emperor to accept a truce with the Federation. Such criticism bordered on treason. However, if the captain cherished any hopeful fantasies of being recalled to the Cleansar in order to stand trial, he was greatly deluded. His crew had long since ceased to hear his words, despite the loud, bellicose manner in which they were delivered. Peace is for the soft worms of the decadent Federation dung heaps, screamed the captain. From his command firm, beads of sweat gathered on his bronze dark skin, his forked eyebrows bristled stiffly with rage, while his mustache drooped damply from exhaustions of his artery. Peace is the corpse that feeds the maggot growth. He had reached a fever pitch insensitive against his own government, and now marching into denunciation of its former enemies. As he peered down into the red shadows of the crew pit, his voice dropped in pitch. Do not be fooled by their treachery, he warned his listless navigator. They are weak, but they are also cunning.
Oh, yeah.
Commander, called out the communications officer, I am receiving a transmission. And should be killed outright, like defective newborns. Kieran paused for breath, and only then did he realize that one of his crew had spoken. In the last 451 days, he had never been interrupted in the midst of his diatribes. He was unprepared for such novelty. And that is all
So I played Star Trek back on the PlayStation 3 a long time ago, and based on the movie.
Oh yes, the PS3 game that was based on the 2009 movie.
Yeah,
I actually loved that game.
I loved it too.
I think it should be remastered for the modern generation of consoles.
I'm gonna say I agree with you. I agree with you that. I agree with and credit to Sonic about that. Good idea. And that drink you drink like Yazoo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I love strawberries, but with that Jack hazelnuts in it. No.
Well, let's just carry on.
Anyway. Now we're gonna go into the funny part now of Cards Against Humanity.
Yep.
The funniest part.
This is the non-Star Trek related item of the show.
And plus, I used to own a model of the USS Enterprise, but I don't know where I put it with the rest of my stuff. Have you wanted to put it on the attic or something, or have you put it on somewhere else? This is like the USS Enterprise.
This is the original USS Enterprise.
The original, yeah. Okay. Gotta pick a few random ones.
Oh.
Gonna pick a few random ones.
Put the bloody box on the table. Jesus Christ, man.
Sorry, man. Sorry, Uss.
Right.
But since we already decided, you gotta go first.
Yes, I'm going first. Right.
Okay. You go first.
Coming to the West End this year, Something the Musical.
Oh. Okay. Something the Musical. Oh my god, this is going to be crazy. Now guys, we already done this in the previous one, but we're not going to tell you what's next.
You got the other one?
So.
Alright, coming to the West End this year, we have Flying Sex Snakes the Musical. And coming to the West End this year, we have Lynx Body Spray the Musical.
Oh, Lynx! You got Lynx Body Sprays. Lynx Body Sprays. Okay. Plus, I own a Star Trek Picard on DVD.
Yeah.
Gone, yeah. Alright. Here is the church. Here is the steeple. Open the door, and there is what? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Here is the church. Here is the steeple. Open the doors, and there is Dick Fingers. Dick Fingers. Aye. Here is the church. Here is the steeples. Open the doors, and there is a micro pig wearing a tiny raincoat and booties. All the people. No, that was yours.
That was yours.
Ah, that's alright. Your turn.
Hey Reddit, I'm something, ask me anything.
Hey Reddit, ask me anything.
You can do.
No, I will defend the Liverpool people who lost their lives. I'm not going to use it. I'm not using it. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
I need to change my.
What? Where you go?
Alright, I'll go with that one.
Alright. Alright. Good. Alright. Ready?
Hey Reddit, I'm Nipple Blades. Ask me anything. Hey Reddit, I'm the Honey Monster. Ask me anything.
Hey guys, you should try playing Uno someday.
Don't have it. Used to, long time ago. Used to have it, but don't know where it ended up.
Well, there is a game called Uno on PS4. Yeah.
I don't know. I actually had the physical game, card game.
Ah.
But I don't know where it is.
Ah.
I think it's in the loft somewhere. I don't know. It was a long time ago. It probably doesn't work.
Yeah, probably it doesn't work, and normally you have different kinds of stuff. So I think if we could try Uno.
Nah. Some of the cards are probably missing.
Yeah. I think one of my friends played it before.
Let's move on.
I don't know. What did I bring back from Amsterdam? Aye. Alright. What did I bring back from Amsterdam? Geese. Alright. What did I bring back from Amsterdam? Holding down a child and farting all over him. Oh no. No. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Alright.
Okay, what never failed? No, I can't speak.
What never failed to liven up a party?
Yes, what never fails to liven up a party?
You know that.
I couldn't speak for a minute.
Couldn't speak. You reminded me of Tasmanian Devil. Next one's called Sports. The World
Museum, an exhibition, exhibit, interactive exhibit on.
Nice.
While you're doing that, I'll put another one out. What is Batman's guilty pleasure?
Oh yeah.